Yes, Dr. Tharoor, you've made that point that the Congress has reached that point. Right now, it is at 19%. From 49.1% votes in 1984 Lok Sabha polls to 19.7% in the last Lok Sabha elections. Now that you're contesting and you said that you will be presenting a manifesto with your ideas to the voters in this electoral college, what are 3 to 4 big ideas that you will present? And let me ask you and rephrase it perhaps, what do you think went wrong with the party?
Look, Maria, I've literally not had a chance to yet get the message out to my own voters. This is a manifesto directed at them. It's about what the voters, who are the workers of the party, want to see. So it would not be fair for me to go public before I've gone private, as before I've gone to them, sent them something directly. I'm sure it'll eventually become public. These things do. But I've broadly given you a clue. It's about decentralizing and empowering our party workers at the lower levels, but it's much more detailed than that. I have about 10 points I'll be putting out. And I hope that in the process we will find a responsive echo from our party.
Okay, let me rephrase it and ask it differently, hoping that you'll respond. What will be Shashi Tharoor's roadmap for the revival of the Congress party?
So, first of all, we have to strengthen our own party, and that includes massive work on the grassroots levels. One of the things I've been impressed by the party in my own state is the ethos of politics as social work between elections. So we're not just a party that comes to life every 5 years to fight elections. In between, our party workers are there with the people and helping them in all sorts of mundane ways. I mean, an old lady doesn't know how to fill in a ration card application or a EPL certificate form. A party worker helps. Somebody else's house is broken into by a gunda, but the local cops won't note the complaint because the gunda is connected to the ruling party. So the party worker goes and finds out, calls me as the MP who's not part of the ruling party and says, hey, will you talk to the commissioner or somebody high up and get them to come and investigate this. All these are things that have actually happened I'm talking about. That kind of thing where every time in between elections, the party is present in the daily lives of ordinary people. That kind of politics the Congress used to be very good at, and in many parts of the country we're not doing. I'd like to see more of that happening. I think certainly we need to turn then back to the people and mount a robust fight against the evident deficiencies of the BJP's economic governance, the rank unemployment, the issues that in fact we've been raising in Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Yatra of unemployment, of high inflation, of faltering economic growth. All of these things also need to be brought once again front and square. We can't just sit back and let the BJP have a free ride. And then as far as the other aspects are concerned, we've seen disastrous decisions by the government that have actually affected the daily lives of people. Demonetization was one example of it. But day after day, we're hearing great speeches and very poor implementation. We need to constantly point this out. We need to convert Parliament into a truly meaningful debating forum where we challenge the government on issue after issue using the parliamentary rules, not by disruption but by debate. And I think we should also take the government on in public, on the streets, when the issues so warrant, and we should do more of that as well. I think the Yatra has proven that there's tremendous appeal when the Congress party hits the ground walking.
And Dr. Tharoor,